I'm a subscriber. I'm being silly. Tonight was such a good night. Lord of mercy. I cannot believe that Duke did my show and interviewed me, and it just made my day. I was so tickled. I think what really surprised me about everything is MK Davis helped get the blur out of my pictures so y'all could see what I seen with these eyes. Golly Pete, it was a good interview, and I'm so tickled. Nothing can ruin my day. All right. Um, so, is there any questions for anybody that watched my interview with MK Davis? For some reason, it wouldn't let me answer six comments out of all the comments that was coming in. I could see them. I couldn't respond to but six. So please forgive me for that. I don't know if it's because I was watching the interview on my big screen or if it's because I had my phone open, watching it on my phone, trying to answer the questions, but it wouldn't let me answer but just six questions or reply to six comments. So I'm so sorry. Thank y'all so much for joining me and being there for me on my first live interview. And I really appreciate that y'all joined in. Lord of mercy. You don't know what that done to my heart that you subscribed to me after the interview with Duke Sullivan on World Bigfoot Central. And my subscribers climbed at least 10 in an hour. So I was so tickled for that. Thank you so much. You absolutely, I can't tell you how much that really made my day when y'all subscribed and tuned in for my interview with Duke. He is awesome. So many years of experience. And MK Davis, oh my gosh, if you see this video, you absolutely made my day. The fact that you pitched in and cleared some of my videos up for me so the blur was out. I had and still do have one of these old phones, that only does what a phone will do. A lot of people spend about $1,000, $2,000 for a phone, and we're just not quite there yet. Anyways, just wanted to thank Duke Sullivan from World Bigfoot Central for being my first interview and being so special and letting me tell my story and share my photos with you. And then MK Davis for helping with getting that blur out of my photos so people could see what I seen. Anyways, but tonight, I'm going to just do a quick recap on the story about the 911 phone call that were the man saw a large, he said he thought they were 6'9", I believe, and which I think he was doing a quick guesstimate, and it was adrenaline. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's see. How old am I? You don't want to know. I'm old as the hills. Anyways, thank y'all so much for going and watching World Bigfoot Central tonight to hear my interview. It was my first interview, and I was so nervous. Oh, thank you for watching from another country. I appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate everybody that's watching. Thank you so much. Our name is our United States, and I live in Alabama. Anyways, but a man called 911 and said that he sees a large shape in his yard, and he thought it was a large man. He said he was about 6'9". Thank you for joining us from any country you're joining us from. And anyways, he said that he don't know who it is, or it looks like a man, he said, but it's a large man. And he was calling 911 to get help out there because they were in his yard. And anyways, the next thing you know, the 911 operator said, she said, and it's a man, and he said, I don't know what it is, but he said his dog was killed. Something had threw his dog over a fence and killed his dog. I mean, it's crazy. I think, if I'm not mistaken, of course, is very possible. Uh, anyways, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he threw the dog, this Bigfoot, threw the dog over a tree and a fence or something. It was really, really, something probably a human could not do. And so, but it was funny to me that when the 911 operator asked him, and you're sure it's a man? He said, I don't know what it is. So he was trying his best to sound not crazy on the phone with the 911 operator. Joseph Wilson. Oh, German Shepherd. Joseph, thank you so much, German Shepherd. And I'm pet crazy. So, Joseph, if you're anything like me, that scared me to death, the thoughts of something hurting my puppies. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't stand the thoughts of something hurting a puppy or any animal around me. Lord of mercy. Anyways, but is there any questions about my interview tonight with World Bigfoot Central? Duke Sullivan did an interview. So, does anybody have any questions? Because I thought, oh gosh, maybe I need to get on there since I couldn't respond while the show was playing. Very sad and infuriating as well. Yes, Joseph, I was absolutely beside myself knowing that something had killed a dog. It just broke my. Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate you, Pat Noble. I appreciate you and Joseph Wilson and everybody joining us. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions about my interview, about my sighting in Piedmont, Alabama? I'd be glad to answer anything. And thank you so much for giving me the compliments. I really appreciate that. I just subscribed to your channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. I love subscribers. I said, people don't understand. This is what I call my therapy, is to sit in here and talk to people. And let's see, just got back camping from Nolan's campground in Alabama. Oh my gosh. I don't even know of a Nolan's campground. So thank you for letting me know we have a campground. Do you go back to the property? Now remember, 5 times total I had been to this property. I had been 3 times attempting to serve the documents, and then also I had went the 4th time to serve the documents and to check to see if it was just my eyes that all this had happened, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't just my mind, double checking my mind. Just wanting to make sure. Anyways, but no, the following Saturday, he called. Remember, he called me a week later and wanted to meet me on a Saturday at noon, and we did. I met him, and he showed me the pictures and all that. Pat Noble, thank you so much for joining us. Holland, okay, but yeah, as far as the property, Joseph, I absolutely I went back to meet with him, and people have asked me to take them to that property. And I said, I'll take you to the road, but I'll be liable to take strangers to the property where this happened. And I'm just not going to do that to the family. Oh, okay, Talladega National Forest, Pat. Thank you so much for letting me know that, because I swear I didn't. See, it's funny. This is what I was telling Duke. Just because I know there's a Cheehaw State Park don't mean I've ever been there. And I have never been to Talladega National Forest either. So this is something I want to do. So you and Joseph, y'all talking about it makes me want to go to one of these forests that I live around here. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff people don't even know that. Let's see. We had a meet and greet. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds fun. Ginger, you want up here with Mama? Come on. She wants to be in the show with me. Anyways, but yeah, a meet and greet sounds fun. Let's see. Well, now she's changed her mind for a second. But anyways, y'all have them old allergies. Lord of mercy. I looked at one of my videos and I was wearing a blue shirt with red flowers on it. And my allergies was bothering me so bad. Let's see. Uh 110 people were there. Lord Pat, now that sounds like some kind of meet and greet right there. Anyways, but yeah, a lady, one of the questions that it allowed me to answer, because like I said, I could only respond to 6 comments and it wouldn't let me respond to any more. So that's why I wanted to do a live right after the interview on TV. But anyways, I I was like, so many questions I wanted to answer. Like I could see the questions, and I was busting wanting to answer these questions, but it wouldn't let me until the live show was over. And now it only lets me answer 6 of them. So I don't know how that works, but we're trying to work around it and learn our way around all this stuff. But as far as the question, a lady asked me, her name was Julie. And Julie, one of her questions were, when you were sitting in your car, were you scared? And I said, oh my God, she has no idea I want to type. Yes, I was scared. I was sitting there going, with my mouth open, and I just couldn't focus on anything. I absolutely just couldn't do nothing but look straight ahead. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I need some Benadryl. Anyways, I just wanted to do a quick check and see if there was anybody else that had any questions, because I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. Maybe because of time, that's why you were limited to 6. That may be it. Anyways, well, I'll try to do a show tomorrow, and y'all let me know. Give me a good idea and give me your opinion on what time you think that I'll have the most people view my show. What time do you think I should do my show, guys, tomorrow? Any opinions? I'll listen to your opinions. But yeah, I thought that was horrible what happened to that. Oh, 8 o'clock. Okay, Pat. Let's do an 8 o'clock show tomorrow evening. And I'm sure hoping you'll be there. Y'all have a real Christmas tree or a put together plastic one from Walmart? I'm a real Christmas tree person. I love to smell them. Now, I know they get dry, and I know that, you have to sweep up, but, once they dry out and the needles fall, but I still love the real Christmas trees. Let's see. I am also a content creator. I suggest you do in the evening when most of your viewers are seated and relaxed. Oh, good idea. 8 o'clock it is. That's a good idea. Listen, I'm just starting this. I'm starting this, and I'm starting it because people need to know when you go through and see something that's not supposed to exist, people need to know, people's experiences. And I don't think it's right that people are not announcing things like this publicly for us to know and for us to be aware of. When we I don't have children, uh, but if I had children and I was going camping, you don't think the government should be responsible enough to let us know, hey, you need to be aware that there's some large creatures out there in the woods that can take your life in a heartbeat. Now they haven't, as far as I know, but that don't mean they won't. What if they get real hungry and can't find any deer? All right, let's see. All right. Pat Noble, I've been doing this for a while. Rob Mack, y'all ever try peppermint bark fudge brownies? No, I have never tried peppermint bark fudge brownies. But Lord of mercy, then you're making me have a sweet tooth. So we're going to do our show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. And we're going to start taking our notes, and I'll decide what to do my show on. Now, this is basically, people know I have a sighting. If you go back and watch my shows, I'm just learning all this. So there's going to be a lot of things that I'm not good at just quite yet, but I'll get there. Anyways, I'm coming back to Alabama in December to camp and go out. Okay. Well, all right then. Where are you from if you're not from Alabama, Pat? You said North Carolina. Is that you? Did you tell me North Carolina? Let's see. I will put my notification bell on so that I don't miss it. Oh, mwah. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I don't know how much this means to me. You just have no idea. Okay, Pat, you're from North Carolina. So I would love to know how to pronounce that. Nasula, Nasula. I would love to know how to pronounce that correctly. I would, you know how some people write out how it's pronounced, so it'd be easier for somebody to learn how to pronounce a name. I'd love to know how to say that name. Um, but okay, Pat. Um, y'all make sure and let me know. Uh, let's see. Yes, you pronounced it correct. Ah, I did. Nasala, Nasala. What a pretty, pretty name. Anyways, well, oh gosh, something I've never heard of. You just taught me something. I am from Kenya. Oh, hello from Alabama in the United States. Thank you so much for subscribing. That means so much. I don't think people realize. Lord of mercy, y'all gonna make me cry. But I don't think people realize what it means to people when you subscribe because we absolutely, this makes our day. So y'all go find some things you're interested in and subscribe to some people that works really hard. This all began years and years ago. You see, lovely. This all began years and years ago. I worked hard. I mean, hard as a woman could work in my past, and then once I got on here to tell about my sighting in Piedmont, Alabama, back in August, I just found out that I absolutely love talking to people. And I love hearing their responses. And I know there's going to be some people that comes on here. I found tracks. Let me get my old woman glasses on. I found tracks in Kentucky in 2020. Oh, I'm telling you right now, I've not seen tracks. I've seen the real things. And if you ever see the real things, it puts something up here. It's like I told Duke on my interview. I just really, really, you just don't, you don't realize. You want to say, okay, there's something large black in front of me. It's a Bigfoot, and I know this for sure. But see, the world don't want you to say that out loud yet. They're not ready for that because they haven't seen it. It's gonna take. I'm sorry to say, it's gonna take scientists to do an autopsy and put that on there. I'm 54, Pat. I'm an old woman. Anyways, but yeah, it's going to take somebody seeing this themselves in order to realize and contemplate that they are real. And it's going to take that, or either a scientist doing an autopsy on TV live or something, and that's going to break my heart. I know, that's what it's going to take. It's just really sad that that's what it's going to take to prove that they're real. But y'all, it was an unreal experience, and because of you and your sweethearts, and thank you, and tell your friends, please, and so they'll subscribe also. Like I said, I found out just by telling about my sighting that I love talking to people. I love hearing what they have to say, and I'm here for people to talk to. So whether it be about good Bigfoot, or whether they're having a good day or a bad one. Yes, many sightings in Alabama, many sightings. And of course, Alabama being connected right to Georgia, there's a lot of Georgia sightings. And then, of course, North Carolina being close to us, and Tennessee being close to us. They're all over Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee. So, I mean, it's a sight. It's a sight at how many people are getting these things on video and taking pictures of these. And see, this is why I'm mad at myself. People go back and they critique what they change. Well, in my mind, I finally, after sitting there looking at what I was looking at, they didn't move. They just stood there like statues. These over here were hiding, but they were standing there like statues. And I finally grabbed my phone. Something just clicked, and I grabbed my phone off my holder off the windshield. And that's when I took the picture. And let's see, Virginia mountains have many. Yes, Virginia. Oh my gosh. Now, let me tell you something. I have watched a lot of documentaries because I love mountains. I'm a mountain fanatic. Now, I'm telling you, I don't ever want to go to the desert. I am a mountain fanatic. And so I just watch all kind of movies in the mountains and documentaries. And Virginia's got some beautiful mountains. So I've been to North Carolina. I have a very special, beautiful, special cousin she's my soulmate cousin wise. But anyways, she lives in Pinehurst, North Carolina, and so I love North Carolina. I've drove there a couple times. Virginia mountains have many, and that's from Joseph Wilson. Thank you so much, Joseph, for y'all subscribing and being awesome. I'm from West Virginia, yes. Oh, okay. Well, I absolutely love documentaries and anything filmed in North Carolina or Virginia. So, anyways, and like I said, I want to go. Actually, when I sing, don't y'all laugh. Do not laugh at me. I'm a Tidewater Marylander. Oh, see, that makes me want to go look up more about North Carolina. Like I said, I know about a little about North Carolina, but it makes me want to look up some more about Virginia. But anyways, let's see, West Virginia. Thank y'all so much. Lord of mercy. I can't say that enough. I know people saying, don't repeat, but I'm telling you, I don't think y'all realize. Look in my eyes, minus the watery eyes from my allergies. But y'all look at my eyes and see how much you made my day. Between Duke Sullivan from World Bigfoot Central airing my interview tonight and then y'all tuning in, I know it's late. I won't keep you long. I have a friend in Maryland that goes up there. Oh, now see, I had a lady, I used to take care of her son in like 2000 years ago. And she lived in Maine. And that was a pretty place. Now, I've never been there, but she would show me pictures and everything. So, yeah, I love pictures. If y'all ever see a way, to put me a pretty picture on there of where you're from or something, I'll take that too. I won't turn that down. But yes, I won't keep you long. I just wanted to say thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being here on a very special day for me. My first interview that Duke did for me. And MK Davis, if you're watching this, I sure think a lot of you, man, and I appreciate you helping me. You have no idea how much that meant to me for you know, for y'all to help me take the blur out of my pictures because I wanted y'all to see what I sang, and it was just real special to me. Okay, Nasala, Nasala, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. And 8 o'clock tomorrow night, meet me here.